until recently, I've never had a dedicated workspace for creating content. I just moved from a small one-bedroom apartment downtown Toronto to a house right outside downtown Toronto. And I always used to have to mount and unmount all my setup every time before making those videos. Since making video is already complicated, it can be very discouraging to also have to deal with the pre-production setup task. That often consists of preparing all the gears for the shoot, setting up the camera, setting up the light, and make sure that I'm presentable on camera, including cleaning the space so that people don't start thinking that I'm a dirty, messy monster.
Sheldon, the world is filled with dirty, discarded socks.
I'm just glad that I won't have to deal with that anymore. By the way, these b-rolls don't really illustrate the struggle. Before that, I was actually sharing that apartment with Selah.
Honey, clean up this mess.
Before I get started, I just want to say that this studio is not fully done yet. I still have to create a setup where I will be able to have different background drop. For example, if I want to have a yellow background or an orange background, I should have to set it up somewhere in this space or in my living room. Anyways, it's not quite my ultimate studio setup yet. But since you probably already noticed on my videos that I've already changed studio, that was probably the good time for me to finally give you a tour of this space. I want to show you how it looks like firsthand. Let me show you. Welcome back to my crib, guys. So yeah, this is the space that I'm the most proud of right now, and this setup right here is one of my favorite setups so far. Let me show you. Alright, let me walk you around for a second. Alright, so this is what my studio looks like right now. You know, I'm just gonna turn around. I have a little map right here. I always put this light here to just remove the shadow on my left side. Some tools, here I have my lenses, some microphone and other tools that I can use. I'm putting this thing right now to block the sound coming from outside and as well as the light. Here is all my books, right here, mostly books. Additional tools like cables, stuff that I can use. I'm still working around with this area right now. I still haven't finished it. And right here in the corner, I'm putting my tripod and anything that I can use as a stand for the camera. Back for the light. I don't know what this thing is doing here. It's not supposed to be here. Alright. So this part right here was supposed to be my charging station, but I'm still working on it. I'm going to tape that here and put this thing right here, right there, and I'm going to have a bunch of different charging stations over there. So it's like a quick, you know, plug and release area for me to charge my cameras. I got this thing a couple years ago. I didn't really know how I was going to end up using it, but I just kept it just in case because I knew that one day it would be useful for me. This is called an acoustic panel, and you know it's not soundproof. It's used for blocking the sound from going outside. All those stuff right here, I'm using that just to create a better quality of sound so that there's no echo. This is my iMac, this is my monitor, keyboard, you know, I like the portable keyboard. I like everything that is not connected. And then I love the tripod, so I'm only using a tripod. My laptop is right here, my iPad, different hard drive. This is where I store most of my YouTube videos. This desk is from IKEA, this chair is from IKEA, this is from IKEA. Well, most of this setup here is from IKEA.
IKEA doesn't assemble itself, you know.
My camera, my monitor, small HD, light. No, I don't actually use this one. Usually this light is always off. Sometimes I forget to turn it off, but it's not too bad because the light coming from the diffuser and then the fact that it's blocked over here is good enough for me. So it's not really disturbing the quality of the shoot anyways. Map, painting, light. My favorite neon light, obviously. You know I'm a fan of the thunder. This is like my symbol, this is like my sign. And the cactus, because I freaking love cactus. Acoustic panel, poster, and then this is Selah.
I like a girl with some spunk.
This light is an Aperture 120D. This one was very expensive. I got the light and I got the waistcoat rapid box. Now, the cool thing about the Aperture remote that they work with both lights, so I can turn off this one. Here we go. And I can turn off this one. Basketball net. I got this one recently because, well, I wanted to have something to distress myself, so the only problem is I think that might be a little bit too high because whenever I aim for it, I keep missing it. Look at this. What? Okay, competition is on. What? Okay! Yeah! A printer studio.
Welcome to my world.
All right, well, that's it. So I'm so happy now that I have this space to create content. It really makes a difference when you can just like wake up one morning, come here, sit down on this chair and just hit record and bam, I can make a video. I'm finally going to be able to make more content. It's been quite a challenge. It's been quite tough to maintain this consistency, but I'm not gonna let you down, guys. I'm gonna do my best to create content for this YouTube channel every single Monday. So I'll see you next Monday. Thank you guys for watching and don't forget to leave a comment below and I'll see you in the next one.